Well, my hard drive ran out of space at the end of the last video, but you know what? That's okay. That's okay. We kind of got most of what I wanted done. There's one more thing though that I felt we need to talk about. So I think when we last left our heroes, I was talking about how I basically wanted to put the new lines sitting in the message rather than have them. Where is it? Right there. This is their solution file, by the way, so it's going to look a little bit different, but they're basically saying if the error message is not empty, then basically show, so say you weren't successful, and then basically show the error message. And then up here, we basically say, were you successful? If you're successful, then go ahead and do all this processing, right? Again, input, processing, output. So that was pretty good. So the one thing I wanted to show you though is I did want to show you that I kind of regret that wasn't shown. So we have like the message. We know that the type basically defines like, is it an overflow or is it a format error or something else? But the stack trace is kind of a neat one. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to reverse the logic and basically say, if you're not valid, do this. Because the problem is our error processing is so good right now that we never actually get to see an exception. All right. And I can't remember whether I said this before in the previous videos or not, but when you're seeing these commented out things, this basically was their solution to questions 2 and 3. And as you can see, we've evolved way beyond that, but they left that in there as a nicety. All right, we're going to run it. And right, we're going to run it. All right, good deal. So it's going to be 100, 12, and 1, and it's going oh, that's right. I've reversed it so we don't get to see what the final is. That's fine. That's fine. Let's get that error message going. ABC, ABC, ABC. So here are our error messages, and this is all coming out of that is validate data processing. So that's all what that is. I'm going to go okay. Now the cool part is that this now has an error. So now it's catching the exception right there. And it's basically saying input string is not a correct format. It's just basically grab the last one. But look at that. The stack trace actually shows you what it's really thinking. My cautionary tale to you is make sure that, you know, you don't typically want this to make its way out to the users, but it is pretty neat for debugging. So just wanted to make sure I got that in there. And so now we're about to go off and look at some actual collections in the next chapter.